What's going on, everybody? Gleez here, and today in this video we're going to talk about anti-airs. And anti-airing your opponent is one of the best ways to win a match and can force your opponent to completely change their game plan and abandon one of their ways of getting in, which is jumping. It's very important, and it's something that I think that all of you can benefit from, and even I can benefit from getting better at. So stay tuned, because this is an integral tip to elevate your game in Mortal Kombat 11 as well as other fighting games as well. Alright, so let's talk about anti-airs, what they are, some of the properties that we would like to have on our specific anti-airs. So, with each character, it's going to be a little bit different, and your anti-airs are moves that keep your opponent from jumping at you. Now, in Mortal Kombat, one of the cool things about a lot of the anti-airs, you can follow up with combos. Now, just to go over a basic, generic anti-air that almost the entire cast has an effective one of these, and that is a down 2, or down triangle, or down Y. Alright, in most cases, this is going to be able to anti-air your opponent when they try to jump at you. So you're going to be able to hit them out of the air rather consistently. And in some cases, you can even get a combo off of it. Alright, depending on your character. Alright, also depending on where you hit the anti-air. So if I hit them close, it's got to be close enough to where I can still link a down 1. You want to go with a fast option. Your down 1 is usually going to be your best bet, and the reason why that is because, one, it's fast, and it hits them at the lowest point of the fall. Right, so if I go for a stand 1, typically the character will be below my stand 1 in a lot of cases. So if we go with the down 1, we can hit them as they're falling. It gives us more time to get that move out, and the move is typically just as fast as your stand 1. So in that instance, the down 2 is great, and again, like I said, almost every character has this tool, and you're able to utilize it, and in most cases get a combo if you land the down 2 close enough to your opponent. So another thing to look for with the character that you have, you typically will have jabs that do a good job at anti-airing. For Shang Tsung, his stand 2, or Y, or triangle, depending on what console you're on, is going to be a great anti-air. Now, you have to go to practice mode, and you have to implement these moves and practice them against characters jumping in on you to find out if your character has a similar tool. Jax has a great one. Alright, his stand 1 actually hits like behind his head. So each character is a little bit different. Sometimes you can't visually look at the move and know exactly what the hitbox properties are. So what I would suggest that you do is go into practice mode with your character and practice your stand 1, your stand 2. See if you can anti-air your opponent. And when you anti-air using these buttons, typically what you're going to do is you're going to cancel every single time into the special move that you want to accelerate a combo afterward. So for Shang Tsung, what I would do is stand 2 and immediately go into down back 1. Alright, and if it hits, the down back 1 comes out, and then I launch my opponent for a combo. Now, if it doesn't hit and I get hit as he jumps in, alright, the special is not going to come out. Basically, your only risk in inputting the special move, I shouldn't say there is no risk of inputting the special move, because you're either going to get the anti-air and the special move is going to come out, or when they jump in, they're going to hit you. Alright, so either way, there's no risk to inputting the special move right away. Alright, so keep that in mind. You always want to implement the special move, or what you're going to do to follow up the anti-air, because you're either going to land it or you're going to get hit, in most cases. Alright, so keep that in mind. So we're going to take a look at what a stand jab anti-air looks like right here with Shang Tsung. Alright, so right there. Very simple, very easy. Again, you just cancel immediately into the special move when they jump in, and you're good to go. And Scorpion has one of the better jump kicks in the game, so keep that in mind also. So the range at which the jump in comes at you is also very important. So from this range, right, I can't stand 2, right? It's not happening. Alright, he's going to anticipate maybe that I'm going to move forward, but I walk back, right? So let's say I walk back. I can't stand 2. But he does have a tool that reaches a little bit further that does anti-air. And a lot of characters have these also. Alright, and that is his stand 3. Alright, so a lot of characters also have moves that will anti-air that reach a little bit further, and you can still get a combo off of it depending on the range at which they jump. All right, so keep that in mind also. So if someone's trying to jump in from a far range, all right, we can also anti-air with the stand 3. So try all your buttons from different ranges, you know, further away, closer up, and figure out what is the best for you in each situation. So the next thing we're going to take a look at is the cross-up jump. And that's when your opponent jumps over your head and goes to the other side. Now, certain characters can stand button, all right, but it also makes your special move to come out a little bit wonky sometimes, as you saw the first time I did it. It doesn't come out very good all the time, and also you have to do it early sometimes so you get hit. All right, notice I'm trying to do it a little bit too early. It's a little bit wonky. You can get it. For some characters, it's better than others. But you also have the option of crouching, and this is going to be one of the better ways to anti-air cross-up jumps, especially cross-up jump punches. You can just down one them. All right, so you can down one. You can use whatever combo your character has to accelerate a combo afterward. All right, you can confirm it just like that, and we're in there. All right, so on a cross-up jump, typically your down one's going to work out best. You can down two if you're able to get it out quickly enough. All right, but it also does depend on the startup time of your down two. All right, as you notice, I'm getting hit as I'm doing a little bit late with Shang Tsung. But your crouching down one is going to be your best bet. Work on combos with your character. Figure out what's the best way to follow up, and you should be good to go. So the last thing we're going to talk about is the air-to-air jump one, and you can do that right off the ground. It comes out very fast. Frames of startup for most characters on their jump one is extremely fast, but the benefits for each character utilizing this tool are going to be different. So for instance, if I use a character that doesn't convert very well off of an instant air jump one, when my opponent jumps at me, they don't have great juggles as far as that goes from that situation, the risk versus reward of going up for an instant air jump one may not be advantageous to you. All right, Shang Tsung gets a whole lot of damage off of an instant air jump one. Other characters don't get that much damage, so you gotta weigh the risk versus reward. For some characters, it's better to just wait, traditionally anti-air, or if you're from further away, traditionally anti-air, or if they cross you up, do one of these and convert off of that, because the risk is less for that character and the reward is greater. All right, but with Shang Tsung, sometimes I'll go up for an instant air jump one, and I'll show you what that looks like right here. All right, so you see he gets almost 30% off an instant air jump one. And he converts off of it really well. And again, like I said, other characters don't. All right, not every character can get that type of conversion off of an instant air jump one air to air. So keep that in mind. You gotta weigh the risk with the reward. Something that is universal to every fighting game. Risk versus reward, and keeping your risk as minimal as possible is always going to be a good thing in most cases. All right, so keep that in mind. Also, before we head out, keep in mind also that you can use your Fatal Blow as an anti-air. So if someone jumps at you and you have Fatal Blow, you have armor on it, you can get a whole lot of damage that way. Also, certain characters' special moves have anti-air properties, so make sure you practice with your specific character, get your combos down off of your anti-airs, and you're going to do great in Mortal Kombat 11. So as always, I want to thank you for checking in. If you're new, be sure to click that subscribe button so you get updated whenever I post new content. It's Gleez signing out, and continue to game strong.